Music down a little bit more. Oh, there we go, people. Let's get moving so I can see. Does this tell me? No. It's telling me my phone's at 45% state of charge, which is not very good. So we are a couple days past Thanksgiving. The gorgeous Debbie and I, we did our first weekend trip. Now, we had a chase car. She is not with me. She drove her car because today it's 40. Spider's telling me it's 48. So it's probably, I saw 43, feels like 40 when we left the hotel. So we're close to 43 degrees. Pretty cold in Texas. And I only have one set of heated gear. So we did our rides. She absolutely loved it, or so it sounds. Yesterday we experienced cool weather, cloudy weather, rainy weather, sunny weather, and all types of roads. We were on roads like this road. We were on small roads, chip and gravel, just all types of roads. And she really enjoyed all the difference in the weather and the views, and she even like broke her camera out and started taking photos. So I'll make sure I'll add them, throughout the videos as we go. So now I am on my way home, and I have my heated gear on. It's 45 degrees, maybe a little cooler. I am perfectly toasty. People are staring at me like I am absolutely nuts. I don't even think I have my... There we go. Now it's just clicked in. Yeah, people are staring at me like I'm absolutely nuts because I'm in Texas and it's cold for Texas. Not cool for Texas. This is cold for Texas. Like back home, 45 degrees, you would see people out riding their motorcycles. Not a thing, because your year is so short compared to the South that if you have a good day, you're riding. 45 degrees, you're going to see people out riding on their motorcycles. So, like I said, I have my heated gear on, and it is first gear. The only thing I have an issue with is I put a rip in my Frog Talk liners, and those keep the wind off of me, so I can feel the wind on my right knee. All I got to do is turn my pants up a little bit more because I have a dual zone. So there, I just turned my pants up a little bit. Now the problem I have a lot of nerve damage with the back issues I have. So like my legs feel weird. I get weird pains. It's just whatever. So if I turn this gear up too high, like right now I can feel my legs are warming, but I can't tell if it's hot or cold. It kind of feels cold to me, but it's not. It's warm. It's warmth. And then when I get home with my body being artificially heated, I will feel like crap until my body regulates its temperature accordingly. Oh, Lone Star. Huh. I wonder if that's really like Lone Star stuff. That's cool if it is. And we're on 1376 out of, I want to say Frazeysburg, but that's back in Ohio. Yeah. You'll know where I'm at. Maybe I'll put it in. And there's a whole bunch, see like that road? That's the type of roads we were on. Hopefully I didn't just like zoom past it. Yeah, I know. I'm messing with that center line. That road. Those roads. Those roads. Those roads that I wouldn't even think about back in Ohio. That's where you have to find the curvy roads. Nah, this road's not bad. What river do we have? South Grape Creek. Look at that pretty piece of land. Isn't that just gorgeous? And who would have thought that's Texas? Like, I wouldn't have thought that a scene like that would be Texas, especially how arid we are right here. We're in central Texas, just outside Austin, maybe I don't even know, an hour. And I'm heading to New Braunfels, which is considered southern Texas. Last night we looked, and where we were, it was 59 degrees, and home in New Braunfels, 70. So, you know, I think this was perfect that on our first trip, she drove her vehicle. And I mean, it sounds weird. Ooh, people are really bottoming out there. Yeah. But she's still learning. And if we would have rode here, it would have been fine. She would have had the heated gear on, whatever. It would have been fine. Then we would go for our rides. The rides would have turned out exactly how they would have turned out. Still learning how to use the Rever app. We had some issues. We had some issues with the Calm. All of these were self-induced, right? But we worked through all that. It's today at 45 degrees. I would have been cold, like cold. And if I would have got that cold, we would have had issues getting home, and she would have not been happy. She would have been very concerned. It's not telling me. Oh, because I probably have it turned all the way down to where it can't. It's fine. But yeah, we're in hill country. Yeah, see? There's hill country right there. And these signs, check out this sign. Stream crossing, subject to flooding, next 18 miles. It blows my mind still, right? But you got to think, we're in a very arid part of the country, so what they do, like here's one right here, and we're gonna slow down for it so you can see. And this one's not crazy, you know, because this one's built up, right? We're built up so the stream can come through and underneath, but you're pretty much the level of the water. So they're designed to flow across the road when you have these flash floods. We are in the flash flood capital of Texas. Like, hill country, the material that the clay is, and the layout of the land with the hills, the water flows down the hills. It can't get absorbed into the ground. It goes into these dry channels that they just can't absorb the water, right? And what happens is you have flash floods. And I didn't realize that. It's the stuff that you learn once you get down here. Just like the foundation issues. I had no clue. I kind of did that, you know, you got to water your house. You just got to keep the dirt around your house kind of moist so it doesn't expand and contract, and move your house. It's funny, like, I have those solar lights that you put down your driveway or down your path so you can see at night, and I put them straight up and down, and within a month they are not straight up and down because that's how much the earth moves underneath us. That's pretty. Yeah, that's a moo cow. But yeah, it was a really good trip, and like I said, she's in the comfort of her car. She's got her heated seat on, she's listening to her music. She's gonna get an hour and a half away, maybe even close to 2 hours, because she left before me. You know, I gave her the thumbs up that I'm good. I had to get my gear the rest of the way on, because I run hot, so if I would have put this gear on all the way in the hotel room, by the time I walked out to the Spider, I'd be sweating, and that would be dangerous. So, you know, I kind of geared up some out in the parking lot. So I gave her the thumbs up. I finished gearing up, and then I went and I got some gas, and It's going to take her an hour and 15 minutes to get home. It's going to take me an hour and a half plus to get home. I don't have a neck gaiter, so my chin's a little cool. Not too bad. The wind's behind me. Now, once I drop the different direction down 281, I'm going to get the wind on the side of me. My neck's going to probably get a little cold, so I got to get a gaiter. And I need to replace these frog togs that I'm wearing as a wind blocker. But yeah, everything else is good. You know, I'm glad I'm prepared. Like, I'm very prepared for cold weather. I need to be just as prepared for hot weather. Kendall, and what are we on? We're on 1888. 1888, people. And we are heading to 281. I think I've been on this road once before. The sweet Debbie, the gorgeous Debbie, my amazing wife. We went to a motorcycle museum. You should have seen that video before this video. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Like, I am gonna cut the heat back just a little bit. I love that I'm prepared. Now, I'm saying all this stuff, something's gonna bite me. But, you know, I'm prepared for cool and cold weather, so to me, this is absolutely fine. It's a great ride. It is. It's truly a great ride. So I'll probably let everybody go, but I'm gonna have to pull over to let everybody go because I can't turn off the camera with my fingers in the gloves. So next driveway or something, I'll get off the side of the road and turn everything off. But yeah, Spider's doing good. Heated gears performing pretty good. I'm on this amazing road. Got an hour and 15 minutes to go. I'm gonna crank the music here in a second and have a good time. So if you could, give me a big old thumbs up, everybody. Stay safe. Yeah, that's a nice view right there. That's hill country. That would have been a perfect spot. No one's coming. See if we can get far enough over. Yeah, I'll let everybody go right here. So if you could, give me a big old thumbs up. Stay safe, everybody. I'll see you down the road.